Hey guys, how's it going? This is Matt Williams from Warp Drive Digital Marketing. Wanted to make a quick video for you all just to run through how we do our Google Ads audits. We've done about 200 of these over the last year or so, and I would like to share with you what we look for in Google Ads campaigns, so that way we can hopefully help you have a better Google search campaign experience, or even help you hold your agency accountable that you're working with. So the first thing that we look for inside a Google Ads audit is the account organization. Does it make sense? Are your campaigns, ad groups, ads, are they all labeled correctly? Is it easy to navigate around? And that really just sets us up for success in the future. So as you make changes, you're able to track those better. You're able to know what you're working in when you're in it, things like that. So that's the first thing that we look for, a good, clean setup. Typically what we do is we'll set up our campaigns as one campaign per service. We'll do a campaign with an ad group and an ad. Typically you don't need more than one ad per ad group, especially with Google responsive search ads. It's got 15 headlines, 4 descriptions, a bunch of other stuff that you can throw in there with the ad assets and things. So you really don't need more than that. And typically, Google will see the best performance with just one ad in those ad groups. So next thing we look for is the networks that you're using. So are you using display? Are you using Google Search Partners? Or are you using the Search Network? Typically what we like to do is just stick with Search Network, especially when we're starting out. If we have a reason to test the Google Search Partners, we will turn that on periodically. And typically we don't use display too often for prospecting. There are different scenarios where we would use that, but yeah, we like to keep Google search ads right in Google typically. So we stay away from display, we stay away from the search partners, and just keep it in the Google Search Network there. So next up we look at is the keywords. So we look at your match types. Number one, we look at any irrelevant keywords for your business that's wasting money, and then are you looking to find are you finding new keywords within your search terms that are going to give you more searches and better relevant traffic and ultimately better return on ad spend for you? So yeah, the three match types that we like to look for are broad match, phrase match, and exact match. So typically we don't like to see any broad match keywords because that gives Google way too much leeway within your search terms to try and find you traffic. So typically we start with phrase match. That's going to give you the best control of who's seeing your ads and who's able to click on them. And then if we find something that really works, that's getting clicks and conversions, we're going to turn that into an exact match. We're going to target that phrase exactly, and then we're going to expand from there. Excluding keywords, we usually look back at a 60 to 90 day period. If you've got keywords that have not converted but resulted in clicks and landing page views, things like that, we're going to exclude those. We're going to put them into a negative keyword list, so you're not spending money on them, and then you're able to put more budget into what does work. Just get you a better return on your investment there. And then every day, every week, you'll go through your search terms and find things that are converting and add those into your keyword lists to expand what works, and giving Google more ammo to find more people who are searching for things. So that's something to look for. Next is this thing that we look at is the ad. So does the ad copy make sense? Do you have good ad strength? Are you utilizing all of your headlines and descriptions? And are you utilizing the appropriate ad assets? So yeah, does your ad copy make sense? Does it include keywords that people are searching? Does it include calls to actions, things like that? Does it talk about your service? Does it talk about your company? We like to see all those things. Good ad strength is, all those things are going to create an ad with good ad strength. We typically like to see, average, good, or strong ad strength or ad quality scores from Google there. Are you all your headlines and descriptions, are you utilizing those? So you have up to 15 headlines and 4 descriptions. A lot of times we see businesses only using the minimum amount, so it's 2 descriptions and about I think it's 5 headlines. And that's really limiting Google on what they have to display to people who are searching for your product. So if you have 15 headlines, you're going to be able to reach more people and get ads in front of them that are likely to help them convert. So use everything that you can that Google gives you to get people to click on your ad and to get to your website. Next up is the appropriate ad assets. This is something that we see all the time where ad assets will get disapproved or whatnot if there's something that Google doesn't like on on the landing page that they go to. So sometimes we don't use site link extensions, sometimes we do. Sometimes we use a phone call extension, sometimes we don't. It just kind of depends on your business's goals and what you need to do. So we can help you walk through that and figure out what extensions work best for your ads and set up what you need. Location targeting. So is your geographic targeting too big or is it too small? These are things that we look at. So if you have a smaller budget and you're targeting a large area, you're not going to get as much bang for your buck as you would for a smaller area. So that's something to consider. And vice versa. Do you have a ton of budget in a small area? Could we get more leads for you by expanding your search radius? So those are something that you should look at. So also make sure that the location is correct. You're targeting the right city. There's a lot of cities named Columbia. There's a lot of cities that share the same name. So make sure it's in the right place, the right state, the right country even. Are you targeting where your current customers live? So if you have like a list of customers and their zip codes, use those zip codes to target those areas within Google search ads, because people in those areas are going to be talking to their friends and whatnot, and there's a lot of similar demographics within zip codes. So definitely put those zip codes into your Google search ads and target those areas, and we usually see good performance from that. So it's pretty awesome. Next up is your budget. Do you have enough budget? And are you spending your entire budget? So those are things to look at, and you can make adjustments based on those things. Make sure that you're importing all of your conversion points from Google Analytics. Sometimes people don't do that, and they're not tracking all their conversion points, so they're actually missing data coming back into Google Ads that could help their ads optimize better. And then, are you tracking all the right data points? Are you looking for form fills? Are you looking for phone calls? Are you looking for chats or online bookings? If you're a doctor's office, they can book directly online with you. Those are things that you want to track, and you want to make sure that data is getting back to Google to give them, again, enough ammo to reach out and to get your ads in front of people who are likely to convert, who are likely to click on it. Last thing that you need to look at is the bid strategy. So, using the correct bid strategy. Are you looking for conversions? Are you looking for clicks? Are you looking for a target return on ad spend? All these things are things you need to consider when you're going through your ads, and making sure you understand what those things do, and if those strategies are the right thing for your business. So those are just things that we look at from a high level. I'd love to go into more detail with you individually. If you have questions, reach out to us. You can click the links below, get to our website. You can book a call with me directly or somebody on my team. I typically take most of the calls, so yeah, definitely reach out. I'm happy to help you. And again, we do free Google Ads audits just to help people have better experiences on Google and to point them in the right direction. So again, Matt Williams from Warp Drive Digital Marketing. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. We're going to have lots more content coming out real soon. Thanks.